Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you on how to draft a basic sleeve pattern. But before we start, we need some basic tools like paper cutting scissors, marking pen, a straight ruler, a French curve, and a paper folded which measures 18 inches in length and 18 inches in width. So I folded my paper. I'm going to mark my paper on 1 inch, so this will be the starting point of my sleeve. Then I use my straight ruler to draw an horizontal line on the 1 inch that I drew, like this. From the 1 inch line, which is my shoulder line, I put my tape rule to measure 18 inches in length. That's the sleeve length that I want. I want a 3/4 sleeve, so on my 3/4 sleeve, mine measures 18 inches. It depends on your preference anyway. You can do a longer sleeve or a shorter sleeve. Then I drew a line across like this. We folded our pattern paper because one of the paper is for the front sleeve and the other side will be for the back sleeve. The front and the back sleeve are not the same measurement or the same shape, so that's why we folded it. On my shoulder line, I marked 7.5, which is half of my armhole circumference. I have a link on how to take your body measurements if you don't know the circumference of your armhole, so I'm going to put the link down below. Since I want a 3/4 sleeve which measures 18 inches in length, I have to take the circumference of where the 18 inches end on my arm. So mine is 9 inches. Then I divided it by 2. So it gives me 4.5 inches. So I mark 4.5 like this. We move on to calculating the cap height. Cap height can be calculated by dividing your bust measurement by 12 plus ½ inch. So your bust measurement circumference divided by 12 plus ½ inch will give you your cap height. So mine is 37 divided by 12 plus ½ inch will give me 3.58, which I'll round up to 3.6. So I'm going to measure 3.6 downwards like this. Then I'll use my straight ruler to draw an horizontal line like this. So we have 3 horizontal lines: the shoulder line, which was the first line I drew, the bicep line, the one I just drew now, and my sleeve line. So I'm just going to write bicep on that middle line. Then on my bicep line, I measured half of my armhole circumference. That's the same measurement I took on the shoulder line. So I'm going to bring it down like this. So mine is 7.5. I measure 7.5 like this. So I use my straight ruler to connect the 7.5 inches I just marked to the edge of my shoulder point with a slant line. Then after that, after drawing my straight line, I then use my tape measure to find the midpoint of the line I just drew. On the line I just measured, I'm going to find the midpoint. You can also use your straight ruler to find the midpoint, but sometimes it's just easier when I use my tape rule. At that midpoint, I went up by ½ inch. Then after drawing up my ½ inch, I connected my 7.5 to my new ½ inch line with a straight ruler like this. Then after connecting it with a straight line, I use my curved ruler to connect the ½ inch to the edge of the shoulder line like this. So this line I just drew will be my back sleeve line. Then I use my straight ruler to connect the 7.5 to the 4.5 opening on my sleeve like this. So this line running through will be my back sleeve. So I'm going to mark it as BS, which is my back sleeve. So we're going to draft our front pattern now because this whole line will be for the back pattern. So for the front pattern, at this point, which is this point here, which is the original point before we went up by ½ inch, I'm going to use my curved ruler. I'll place my curved ruler on this point to my 7.5 inches. So on here, then I'll draw a curved line to make the 7.5. Then also on the same point, I'll turn my curved ruler around and make sure it meets the line here, which is my shoulder line. So I'm going to draw a curved line as well. So the S shape will be the front line, and just the normal one will be the back line. So I'm going to mark this one as front and back. Now I'm going to cut it. First I'm going to cut the back. So I'm going to start from the edge here. So this is the back, so I'm going to trace the back line first. When I spread my pattern out, then I'll trace off my front line, which is the S curve. So here is our pattern.